David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters
From the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 Strike's data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyuk Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sorting. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here, we've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting you. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General,
That is all.
David, go on.
let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Wilco, I'll eat their hearts out. Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Alright, where's my artisanal burgers? Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's gonna warm up to get back in the game. Sir, no ships are operational.
Target is down.
Here, General Clemens. About 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time? Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto!
Begin firing Sam! Fools! They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now it's time for a counterstrike. Dockyard base taking damage from airstrikes.
Still, the online ships are a pain.
If only we had anti-ship missiles by the truckload.
AA defense system was destroyed before it was activated. This'll make things easier later.
Enemy fleet up ahead.
If this size fleet were headed to Farbanti, OCO would have a tough fight.
Well, looks like it's gonna be the 3 of us. You ready, Captain Trigger?
You betcha. Not a single ship's gonna leave the port.
How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against 4 of us?
You probably need to multiply that by 10.
It's fine by me. Enemy's got luck.
Well then, let's make them pay with the ones we left behind. Clear out the port immediately! We're sitting ducks!
Anti-ship missile fired.
Damn it, I haven't even yet.
Attack hit on Aegis vessel Kino. Ship destroyed.
Got a big game hunter. Can't resist hogging the spotlight. Dibs on the next one. If we can get him here, we'll bring a lot of boys in Farbanti.
Okay, have our ships in the so somebody do something about those bastards up there!
Sir, there's a few of them. They've done damage to the port and ship.
Command won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bag.
They've been hiding all these ships.
Strider 4, Fox 2.
Strider 1, missile away.
Someone get on the 25mm now!
Strider 1, locked on target. Target hit. Aegis vessel Thalassa has been destroyed. The enemy's AA capabilities should be greatly reduced.
Receiving minimal personnel on board for damage control. Negative. All personnel abandoned ship. We can't see her when there's a captain ship like this.
Strider 1,
Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized. That's mostly the work of the Just an operation that doesn't rely on our 8 pilots. You won't have many on board unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes. Yes, sir.
enemy vessel destroyed. 30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great. Keep it up.
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger? How many ships in port are still operational? Like we left the cap. Ludicrous. Don't fill the port with scrap metal at this rate.
Can't let Trigger hog the spotlight.
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target.
We gotta shoot at him to shut him up.
Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prynn, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, we've data linked the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down. All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going home together.
This is Shepard. Seems 3 Strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much needed. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I'd predicted.
I'm sorry, sir.
Came in for a picnic, found ourselves in a marathon. I thought you said this was going to be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. Picnic, you have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer. We've taken out quite a few of them, but there's still some left.
Target acquired. Fox 2.
Lieutenant, it's on fire! Only half our vehicles are working! All right. Wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger.
Missile launched.
Target destroyed.
Looks like the vehicles have been neutralized. Let's go for the other targets. Maintain course to return for resupply.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Strider 1, this is Control... Capital Alpha 2, take a roundabout towards the Joint Government Office from the waterfront. Enemy's got a lock. That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Buy stock in salvage companies while you can. Fox 2! Fox 2! Don't fight the vessel. Sending Corbucci is our job.
Confirming additional hostile ground forces.
Behind me? Enemy has a lock.
4 MiG-31s approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2000.
Gironi, we're by time until our rear catches up. Stay back. You're not equipped for air-to-air. We still got machine guns. Engaging. They took a bite out of me. Breaking.
Missile launched.
Vehicle 2 and 5, follow me. You're the ones who take the kills. That MiG-31's not firing any missiles.
Let's have scrambled without changing weaponry.
Unable to fire missiles. I know how that feels, but that's no reason to go easy on you. Enemy is locked on. Breaking. Returning to base. Not worried about it. Aircraft problem. 3 Strikes around. Enemy on your rear. No joke. I have lost control.
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 SU-37s.
Warfighter signaling at super low altitude, bearing 015. Capital reports that 3 strikes were among them. We have no further intel. Sorry, we couldn't detect the port.
Roger that. See the rest of it. Alpha Squadron, EL Squadron, clear to engage. This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates. Already bought us time. Don't waste it.
Missile away. Strider 1, anti-ship missile away. Warning, enemy has a bead on you.
Say goodbye. Target confirmed down. The man you just killed, Captain Dirk Tarnath, was the main reason why the cruiser Indio was deemed such a threat.
Bandit destroyed. All rotor drafts in the area appear to have been eliminated. Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metis and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
To fight a pristine fleet? After all that?
Let's do this. Reach the CIC. Multiple smoke plumes from the port. If it wasn't for the bad weather, we would be caught there. Prepare for anti-air combat. Parker drone has reached the target. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command duty officer.
What do you think will turn a drill into a real war? You don't see it, do you? It's imagination.
So use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives.
Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat. Hostile has a lock.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Locked on bandit.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Fox 2. I've got a sitting duck here. Fox 2. Missile inbound.
Missile launched. Maintain course to return for resupply.
Good. You can reduce enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime rib and truffle soup sure were good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that.
5 minutes remaining. Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
The entire board? Must be hallucinating.
It's not a hallucination, it's a nightmare!
Oh, this one's a word. Thank God! Fox 2! Enemy has a lock!
Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile?
It's the terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV.
What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation!
Impact at the UAV's coordinates.
Shit, I'm hit!
What? What happened?
More on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Fire incoming. Distance 50,000. It's adjusting its course.
Trigger, get away from it!
Distance 30,000. Contact imminent.
Trigger, hanging in there? Picture it. Salvation! The death of a blind is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it, you're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Lucian, head back. I want that 100% survival rate.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
3 strikes is performing well above our expectations. Oh, you sound downright ecstatic. All right, Trigger, let's go get him.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed. Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat. Fox 2!
1 down.
3 minutes remaining.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
Projectile exploded at a distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo. Looks like we found a solution.
All right, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Well, that's easy for you to say. Target confirmed down. Vice Commander of the 7th Destroyer Squadron, Tom Von Lee, in charge of the Erusian Navy. Well, could have been, actually. Enemy has a lock!
Target eliminated. Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Projectile guidance terminated. Maintain course to return for resupply. Target destroyed.
Target destroyed.
2 minutes remaining.
1 million lives gone. Picture it.
Vehicle eliminated.
Target destroyed.
Hostile lock on you, Strider 1. Strider 1, bandit splashed.
3 strikes are still unharmed.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your line. Strider 1, this is Control Tower.
Strider 1, locked on target. Maintain course to return for resupply. Detecting.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Strider 1, this is...
Traeger, enemy has a lock on you.
Impact, now.
Damn cowards, shooting us from beyond our range.
Target acquired. Target eliminated. Strider 1, bandit on your tail. Fox 2. resupply.
Imagine we're just about to be killed. Why am I going to be killed, you ask? Because of the performance, you to burn your technical apart. Because of your sins, your actions, and your vengeance, there has to be a reason. 3 strikes has done that. I,
Fox 3.
taken the officer. You don't.
Target designated by Tucker 04 exited the combat zone. Strutter 1, missile launched. Target is hit. Bandit down.
Strider 2, Fox 2.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Well done. We've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard. Stand by. Warning. 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090. SU-47s.
Lanza! Missile! Behind you! Lanza!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream! That's those damn bats!
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Both of you, watch out for their missiles! The missile alert didn't go off in time. It hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick. Nicely done. You siblings can go to hell together. Brother and sister?
Missile.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.
Take point. It didn't hit. Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry, Ross, but you don't count. It's 2 on 1.
What are you calling a wuss?
The bats seem to have enhanced their ECM capabilities.
Righto.
Missile.
Token acquired.
Konami, 3 strikes. We're trying to make you chase one so the other can get on your ass.
Strutter 1, Fox 2.
That was close. They've added a twist to their tricks. Scream to it. Evading. He's got a lock on me. I'm hit. Go back.
Missile away.
Shit.
Contact imminent.
I'm on 3 strikes down. Fire verification complete. Fire.
You know, you should tell me when it hurts.
You're the one who'll be screaming for help. Attacking from the rear.
I'll keep it busy.
Trigger, you gotta watch your own back.
That's a
Missile. Missile.
The next round is ready to fire. Fire!
shit. Come on, 3 strikes. You've got a hot chick right in front of you.
Strider 1, shoot them down. Please, just shut up. Scream! Damn it! You'll pay for this 3 strikes! Only 1 left. We run them down together. But the death blow will be from you, Trigger. I'll kill him. I'll kill him, all right.
Marker drone down.
Missile.
Railgun shell lost its target. Don't let the enemy's emotions make you lose your cool.
I don't pity him. Not one bit. I'll kill you.
Missile launched.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you. You psycho.
Fox 3. Splashed a drone. The shell exploded. It's off the grid.
You pay for this 3 strikes. He's definitely lost his mind.
Target acquired.
How dare you?
There may only be 1 left, but don't let your guard down.
Let's finish this once and for all, Trigger. Kill you.
Bandit behind you.
She was my one and only.
Missile away. Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
Missile.
Miss. Target's still active. Impact, now!
Missile.
What makes you a hero? We tried to be heroes too. We really tried. No room for hesitation, Trigger. We've gone through much worse than this.
Strider 1, missile away.
Scream!
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole! Scream! 3 strikes! Just as I imagined. We do. This is how we end. But know this, 3 strikes. I'd rather go to hell than live in a world shaped by you. So yeah, we'll be heading there now.
Unidentified aircraft, eject. Eject now.
I gotta catch up to her.
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated. Pitch angle at 2 degrees.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all Strangler illusion forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Illusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
I can almost touch the...
Fusion, no,
stop it! Hey, chill.
Fusion, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass.
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it!
That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet.
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.